Hi, my name is Willie Smith, and I'm here to talk to you today about purpose. When I was a kid in the ninth grade, I stayed in trouble. I was very disrespectful to my parents and to my teachers at the time, and I hung with the wrong crowds all the time. And my grades wasn't that where they should have been at the time. So in the 10th grade, I decided to get myself together and get more focus in school. So I decided to join this club called the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society was for the children who were most likely to succeed. It was for those children who had a promising future. So I decided to join this club, in order to surround myself around positive people. And at the time, I'll never forget, at the time I was standing in line. There was about 6 or 7 students in front of me in this line. And I was standing in line waiting to sign up for the National Honor Society. And when it was my time to sign the clipboard, I remember the teacher told me to my face, she said, "I don't know why you're signing up. You'll never be anything in life. There's no reason for you even signing up in this club." So at the time, the children, I'll never forget this, the kids, they all started laughing out loud, and I stood there very embarrassed and didn't know how to react to what was said to me. My self-confidence was shot way down. My self-esteem went way down, and so it was hard for me because of that, because of those words. It was hard for me to graduate high school and go off to college. So I barely made it out of high school. I did graduate, but after high school, I tried college 3 times and it dropped out every time. Each time, because those words stuck with me. What the teacher said to me at the time, those words stuck with me until about 5 years ago. I decided to join law enforcement, and there was a little fear at first, so I did it anyway. I joined, got involved in law enforcement, and went to the academy, and was still fearful of the academy. So I went through it anyway, and built my self-confidence up. I got through the law enforcement academy, was at the top of my class, and so I worked a couple of years in corrections, and then there was a position for sergeant came available. So at that time, I started telling myself and questioning myself, why should I apply for this position? Because I didn't have a college degree. I barely made it out of high school. So what makes me so different and unique from everyone else who will apply for this position? So I applied for the position, and I got the position. So and then a year later, a lieutenant's position came available, and I applied for that position, and read about leadership. I stayed reading books about leadership, built my self-confidence, and I got the position, and now I'm currently a lieutenant. And I'm telling you this because we are all made from the image of God. I was reading in the King James Bible, in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1 through 5, where it talks about God's creation, how God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and how he created day and called light day, and night, darkness night, and the verse 27, it talks about how God created us in his image. And I said to myself, if we are made in the likeness of God, then we are creative as well, because our maker is creative, and we are created with purpose. And I just want to ask you, what is your purpose? Are you willing to fulfill that purpose? And we all go through life a lot of times not knowing what our purpose is. And so I'm saying this to say that you can have anything you want in this life. You can do anything you want in this life. You can be anybody you want to be in this life. It all depends on you. So don't sabotage yourself. Reach for your goals. Make things happen for you and your family. It all depends on how bad you want it. How bad do you want to reach that goal? How bad do you want to graduate and receive your bachelor's degree? How bad do you want to graduate and receive your master's degree? It all depends on you. You are your biggest advocate. Never forget that. You are your biggest advocate, and you can do anything that you put your mind to, and don't let people, like my high school teacher, English teacher, sabotage your dream. Don't let people's words, don't let people dictate where you should go in this life. And so know that you will have people, negative people around you who will try to talk you out of things and who will try to dumb you down. But don't listen to them. You can make it happen for you, and you can be just as successful as anybody else in this world, in this lifetime. Because I believe there's no difference in me and Warren Buffett. There's no difference in me and Bill Gates. There's no difference in you and Oprah Winfrey. There's no difference. So there's no one smarter than you. There's no one better than you. So what you have to do is get that out of your mind, get that out of your head, and reach for what you want. Go for after what you want, and you can have it. You just have to be persistent. You have to be consistent, persistent, and not resistant to change. Because in order to get to the next level in your life, in order to reach the next goal in your life, you have to go through a change. You have to change something about you in order to make it happen. I had to change something about me in order to become a sergeant. I had to change something about me, change the way I did things in order to get the position of lieutenant. So you can have it, you can be it, and you can do anything you can in this life. Just don't give up on your dreams, reach for the stars, and you can be successful. I believe that there's no secret to success. You just have to want it. What do you want? What's your why? Why do you want that? Why are you doing what you're doing right now? Is it because of your family? Is it because you have to pay bills? Is it because you need to put food on the table? Why are you doing what you're doing? So I leave you with this. Since God created all things, He's the creator and maker of all things, and He created us in His image. So if He's the creator of all things, that makes us creative as well. So since we are creative, we have talents, we have things in us, we have greatness within us in order to reach our goals, in order to reach and fulfill our purpose in this life. So it all depends on how bad you want it. It all depends on what you want to do and why you want to do it. So reach for the stars, reach for your dreams, make it happen for you. Don't let the naysayers dictate where you're going in this life. Push for what you want. It's yours. And don't give up. Never give up. You can have it, you can be it, you can achieve anything in this life. So have faith and do what you got to do in order to make it happen. Thank you.